So you're tired of running on fumes? Well, today's episode is going to help you restore your natural energy, mental clarity, and confidence. We're going to stop you from burning out. So many parents tell me I can push through anything until suddenly I can't. That moment where your body gives out, your mind blanks, and even those simple tasks feel so heavy, that's not weakness. That's your body just giving out, and it's not your fault.
Exactly. Most people aren't overwhelmed because life's too full. They're overwhelmed because their internal capacity has been stretched to the limit. Stress isn't the enemy. Running on an empty tank, that's the enemy.
So today we're going to be breaking down the 5 essential steps that's going to rebuild your capacity to handle more without crashing out.
Right now, burnt out is at an all-time high,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Parents are waking up tired, powering through the day on caffeine, and falling asleep exhausted, only to repeat the cycle. Your nervous system remembers every rushed morning, every skipped meal, every late night, and eventually it taps out.
So true. This is where the knife really begins to twist, is that your body doesn't wait for your permission to shut down. Or you don't push the power button, it just shuts down, boom, just like that. Because once you get past that threshold, your body wants to go into that rejuvenation mode. It's to feel like good. And what happens? Your patience disappears, your clarity dissipates, your emotional resilience, it collapses.
Does that sound familiar? But capacity can be rebuilt. You can expand your ability to carry your life without feeling crushed by it.
So let's go ahead and start the foundation with habit number one.
Come on now. Everybody knows what it is.
Well, no, most parents unknowingly sabotage their own energy through food,
Yes.
right? Or I should say, almost lack of it as well.
Yes. Diet is your first lever of capacity. If your meals spike your blood sugar, they trigger inflammation, or they starve your mitochondria, you basically lose hours of mental clarity before noon.
Yes, people call it food, and it's not really food. And
No.
so when you begin the day, begin with real food. That's what you have to do. And so, what does real food even look like? One is you want to eliminate the refined carbs, the oils, and the sugary snacks. In instance, for breakfast, don't eat the Pop Tart.
Or the cereal,
No.
the box cereal in the box,
Instead, you want to add the builders, the beans.
the berries, the fresh fruits, the sweet potatoes, clean plant-based protein.
Fiber is important. Beans, berries, and broccoli. Number one, though, must be hydration. It's non negotiable because that could really drain down the fatigue and anxiety.
You have to hydrate every day.
100%.
But food can't save you if your mind isn't overheating, right?
Food cannot save you at all. And so when it comes to habit number two, that's where you want to have mindfulness. It's to stabilize the nervous system because your mind, it determines how heavy your life feels. You're in control and you respond to every stimulus out there.
Mindfulness simply means interrupting the stress spiral, not meditating for 30 minutes. Just 60 seconds of intentional breathing can lower your nervous system overload.
And it's about being intentional about it. So during your day, you can plan it out. You can take 60 seconds of, in the car, just breathe just for the busy days.
Breath work that instantly lowers that stress chemistry.
Yeah.
Try it.
Take the church and bring it home to you if that's what really settles you down. Declutter all that mental, those loops, and that distilled capacity just goes on and on and on in your brain.
Recognize overwhelm early, right? Before your body forces it to shut down.
When you become mindful, you're just in touch with your body. And when you're in touch, your body will take care of you. But even the calm mind won't help if your body isn't moving. Before we move on, here's the truth. These habits work, but they take energy to implement. It's like a conundrum, isn't it? Most people do not know what to do, but they're also just so depleted to even do it at all.
That's why we've created the Energy Reset Challenge for busy parents who want to rebuild your energy fast so they can actually apply these habits.
If you need daily structure, clarity, and momentum, the Energy Reset Challenge gives you the fuel to start strong. The link is below.
So, what's the third habit?
So, habit number 3 is movement. Increase your capacity, and it's not about exhaustion. You want to move the heel and not for the pain. It doesn't have to drain you, but when you do it right, it does create energy.
That's right, exactly. So, light strategic movement boosts your mitochondria, it lowers stress, and it expands your daily capacity.
Yeah, mitochondria is what creates the energy. Those are things that you want to focus on at the cellular level. So move 8 to 12 so minutes of at least every single day. And that way you can activate those pathways to create more mitochondria and more energy.
And one of the most simplest forms of movement is walking. It's very effective at stabilizing you.
Yeah, be careful to overtrain. That just increases your cortisol, it spikes it up, and it can lead to crashes because you just get that pumped up feeling.
Light strength training and mobility protects the long term capacity.
It's about moving to heal, as I said, not to put you in pain. But movement can't override broken sleep.
That's right. Which brings us to habit number 4.
Number 4, sleep. That's when you reset the energy, the switch turns on. Nothing increases your capacity faster than quality sleep. Key word is quality, not quantity. And nothing destroys it faster than poor sleep. Again, quality.
Sleep is when your brain repairs inflammation, it resets hormones, and it restores clarity. Without that reset, life starts to feel very heavy.
You can't do this without steps 1 through 3 because if you have bad food, you're going to have blood sugar instability, spikes.
So you'll be waking up at 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
right?
Your routine is going to be all out of whack. You can't downshift.
That's right. And you need to get outside in the morning and get that morning light exposure so it helps reset your hormones for the next 24 hours.
It's part of the whole cycle to wake up properly. It's
Yeah.
not a luxury sleep. It's really like a leadership tool. You got to have
Absolutely
quality.
needed. But even the perfect sleep, it won't starve you from the internal overload.
Not at all. Number 5 is detox. Energy being trapped inside you. Your internal systems are on overload come from the complete environment. Your capacity shrinks fast.
Detox is not extreme cleansing. It's about freeing energy stuck in inflammation. It's poor digestion and toxin buildup. It cleans all of that out.
It's opening up your drainage pathways to remove those inflammatory foods and toxins and triggers that just create this internal chemical stress in your body.
It supports your liver detox you can support your liver detox with cruciferous vegetables as well as hydration.
Food, it's a
Yes.
simple thing. Sweating, movement, saunas, the micro movements help you detox.
That's right. It improves digestion and helps with elimination too, which basically, if you have poor elimination, it steals your energy.
All in all, you can do it naturally by doing habits 1 through 4. And so when these 5 layers do work together, that's when everything changes. You become that person who can wake up refreshed, be focused throughout the entire day, and still have the patience and presence to really genuinely enjoy family time. When your diet stabilizes energy, your mind will stay clear, your body moves with purpose, your sleep just restores, your detox frees internal stress. There you are, that person.
Imagine waking up steady, feeling good, handling more during the day without feeling tense or brittle, right? Coming home with strength to be present with your family, not depleted.
That's power, purpose, and presence. And that's when you rebuild your internal engines. You can live with those 3 Ps. Number 1, fatigue is a capacity issue. It's not a character flaw. Take care of yourself, your body will take care of you. Number 2,
These 5 steps rebuild the biology that carries your life.
the third thing is without energy, habits will collapse. But with energy, everything becomes possible. You become that person that you want to be, start feeling like yourself again. So listen.
Energy is very important. If you're ready to stop living on the edge of burnout, join the Energy Reset Challenge. It gives you the structure and support to make these habits real, not theoretical.
Yep, subscribe, follow, and take control of your health today.
Until next time, be well.
Take care.